737-200 converted freighter aircraft on a short cargo flight en route from Honolulu International Airport to Kahului Airport on the neighboring Hawaiian island of Maui experienced mechanical difficulties and crashed shortly after takeoff in the early morning of July 2, 2021, unable to maintain altitude. The pilots ditched off the coast of Oahu about 11 minutes into the flight. This is the story of Transair Flight 810. You are watching Ram's Domain. Transair Flight 810 was a flight from Honolulu International Airport to Kahului Airport. It was a cargo plane. Just the plane took off around 1:33 a.m. on July 2, 2021. Transair Flight 810 began its takeoff on Honolulu's runway 8R. Almost immediately after liftoff, the crew of Boeing 737 reported that the aircraft had suffered an engine failure, and as a consequence, they declared emergency immediately. Unfortunately, their radio call was not heard since other communications on the radio frequency at the same time, leading to a garbled transmission that could not be understood. After several attempts, the pilots were finally able to convey the nature of their emergency. Without haste, though, they initially tracked away from the airport and towards the sea, while running the checklist related to the failed engine. After an engine fails, pilots will usually slowly climb maximum power on remaining engine. As the aircraft slowly climb, the pilot monitoring will run a checklist to secure the failed engine. After that, the pilots realized that they losing a second engine as well. The plane was descending fast, and Coast Guards and all were coming, but the plane was too far to the airport, so it would be too far. The pilots didn't know where they were going because it was night and they were too low, so they used air traffic control's help to land the aircraft. But it was no use, because the plane was so low that it could almost crash in any moment. Well, as expected, the plane slammed to the water due to the lack of speed and crash landed in the water. Well, then the Coast Guards came with ships and helicopters, and it was too late. Few months after the crash, finally, they found the wreckage. The ships carried the aircraft, and investigation was started immediately. How could a plane lose two engines? The agency that Transair had operated two Boeing 737s more than 900 times without adding the aircraft to the maintenance or inspection program. That's like not cleaning or checking if your car is okay for 60 years. Wow, 33 flights were conducted when the 737 were not in use. The airline conducted improper work on engine compressor and fan blades. Summary: the plane did not get any inspection or maintenance, and due to that the plane crashed.
Bye.